The Pacific Ocean, a vast expanse holding secrets as deep as its trenches. Its depths conceal mysteries, giving rise to bizarre and fascinating life forms. Legends whispered across islands tell of creation, gods, heroes, and a vanished motherland beneath the waves. This lost continent, known as Mu, is said to have been the cradle of civilization. Ancient maps hint at islands and coastlines that no longer exist. Sailors' tales describe strange currents as if a ghostly continent still shapes the sea. This is the enigma of Mu, a name echoing with ancient mystery. Is Mu a sailor's fantasy, or does the Pacific hide a forgotten chapter of human history? The search for Mu is a quest to uncover the truth behind the legends and explore the possibility of a lost civilization. The legend paints Mu as a cradle of humanity, erased by a cataclysm. Faint echoes of Mu persist in myths, symbols, and stories from Asia to the Americas, Polynesia to Easter Island. The enigmatic Moai statues are just one example of the mysteries that dot the Pacific landscape. Each culture holds a piece of the puzzle, a shared symbol, a myth of ancestors from a sunken land. The evidence isn't in history books, but in stone, folklore, and perhaps our DNA. The story of Mu invites us to see the Pacific as the silent guardian of a lost world. The legend of Mu owes its modern popularity to James Churchwood, a British writer who dedicated his life to promoting the existence of this fabled lost continent. Churchwood claimed to have unearthed proof of this lost world, a civilization that predated all others. His books, filled with detailed descriptions and maps, sparked fascination with Mu. The story begins in India, where Churchwood said a temple priest revealed ancient clay tablets to him. These tablets, covered in mysterious symbols, were written in a forgotten language and chronicled the history of Mu. According to Churchwood, Mu was a vast tropical continent. He envisioned it stretching across the Pacific Ocean, encompassing an area from north of Hawaii to Fiji and as far east as Easter Island. 64 million people lived there in peace, governed by a priest-king. The people of Mu were skilled architects and master navigators. They spread their knowledge and culture across the world through trade. Mu, he claimed, was the cradle of civilization. But doom was inevitable. Vast gas chambers beneath Mu became unstable. This manifested in devastating earthquakes. These were followed by violent volcanic eruptions. The continent was gradually torn apart. Mu tragically sank beneath the waves of the Pacific Ocean. Churchwood's vision paints a picture of a golden age lost in a moment of destruction. Whether fact or fiction, Churchwood's tale transformed Mu into an enduring mystery. The paradise of Mu was erased, leaving behind a legend and unanswered questions. The echoes of the Mu legend weren't confined to the West. It's known that Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, the founder of the Republic of Turkey, was also keenly interested in this lost continent theory. While researching the origins of Turkish history, Atatürk examined the possible connections between the Mu theory and civilizations in Asia and Anatolia, even commissioning special translations and studies on the subject. This interest shows that the Mu legend is more than just a myth. It's part of an ongoing quest to understand intercivilizational links. At the heart of Churchwood's story are the Nacal tablets, sun-baked clay inscribed with the language of Mu. He claimed these tablets, written by a secretive priesthood, preserved the history and wisdom of a vanished world. Churchwood described years spent learning their symbols, each glyph layered with cosmic meaning. The tablets, he said, chronicled the rise and fall of Mu, humanity's motherland. Yet Churchwood never produced the tablets for public scrutiny, only his drawings and translations. Skeptics dismissed the tablets as invention. No independent evidence supports their existence. Still, for believers, the tablets are a powerful symbol proof that Mu's history is hidden, not lost. They represent a direct link to a forgotten world, a sacred text waiting to be revealed. Whether real or imagined, the Nacal tablets elevate Mu from legend to secret history. Their mystery keeps the story alive. The legend of Mu, a lost continent swallowed by the Pacific, continues to captivate imaginations. But if Mu truly vanished beneath the waves, where is the tangible evidence to support such a grand claim? What remnants, if any, would remain after millennia submerged in the crushing depths? Some point to the vast expanse of the Pacific's ocean floor, imagining entire metropolises reduced to submerged ruins, silent witnesses to a forgotten age. They envision pyramids piercing the darkness, and sprawling plazas now claimed by the relentless embrace of the sea, all hinting at a civilization lost to time. The enigmatic Yonaguni monument off the coast of Japan, with its distinct terraces, sharp angles and seemingly artificial structures, fuels an ongoing debate. Is it merely a natural geological formation sculpted by the ocean's currents, or is it evidence of a long-lost, advanced, ancient city? Geologists, armed with scientific data, argue that it's a natural formation, but believers, fueled by the allure of the unknown, see the unmistakable hand of lost builders, master architects of a forgotten civilization. The Pacific's Ring of Fire, a zone of intense geological activity, with its chain of volcanic islands constantly being forged and reshaped, and its frequent seismic upheaval, makes the catastrophic idea of a large landmass suddenly sinking beneath the waves not entirely implausible. The Earth is constantly shifting after all. Islander legends, passed down through generations, tell chilling tales of devastating floods and vanished lands. Stories that speak of entire communities swallowed by the sea. Perhaps these are fragmented memories, distorted by time, of real disasters that reshaped the Pacific landscape. These stories, carefully preserved and passed down for generations through oral tradition, could be echoes of catastrophic geological events that forever altered the course of history and the shape of the islands themselves. The Pacific is a dynamic and sometimes violent world, a place where islands are born in fiery eruptions and disappear just as quickly beneath the waves, swallowed by the ocean's depths. Myths and geology, when considered together, paint a compelling picture of a restless ocean, a powerful force of nature capable of swallowing entire worlds and erasing civilizations from the face of the earth. Therefore, the search for Mu is not just a quest for a lost continent, it's a search for what the sea may have hidden, a quest to uncover the secrets buried deep within the ocean's mysterious embrace. Churchwood claimed Mu was the heart of a global empire, its people master seafarers who colonized the world. This theory explains similarities between distant civilizations, pyramids in Egypt and the Americas, shared sun symbols and advanced stonework. The children of Mu, he said, carried knowledge, religion and architecture to new lands. Sacred symbols like the sun, swastika and feathered serpent appear across continents, seen as Mu's fingerprints. This narrative connects disparate cultures, suggesting a single forgotten origin. It challenges the idea that civilizations arose independently, proposing a unified ancient world. The diaspora of Mu's survivors, scattered by disaster, seeded the great cultures we know today. Whether true or not, the idea offers an elegant solution to history's mysteries. The legend of Mu's global reach endures. Polynesia, a vast ocean realm, is home to master navigators whose oral traditions echo the legend of a lost homeland. Many speak of Hawaii, a spiritual place of origin, now lost in the West where spirits return. Legends tell of migrations from Hawaii, epic voyages led by chiefs seeking new lands. Stories often describe a homeland swallowed by the sea, a cataclysm that forced their ancestors to flee. For Mu theorists, these are not just myths, but memories of a sunken continent. Polynesians are seen as direct heirs of Mu, their navigational genius a legacy of their ancestors. Their art, symbols and beliefs are viewed as windows into a lost world. The legend of Hawaii becomes a lament for a vanished paradise and a testament to survival. The search for Mu is rooted in living cultures, not just ancient ruins. Easter Island, or Rapa Nui, is famed for its moai, colossal stone statues gazing over the sea. Why did a small, isolated people build such giants? The mystery is linked to Mu. Churchwood saw Easter Island as a surviving peak of Mu, its moai memorials to a lost homeland. The island's undeciphered script, Rongo Rongo, is claimed to be a remnant of Mu's language. Rapa Nui legends tell of ancestors fleeing a sinking island called Hiva, mirroring other Polynesian tales. Some believe the moai honor lost ancestors and a drowned world. Mainstream archaeology offers local explanations, but the Mu connection persists. The Moai stand as silent witnesses to a forgotten past, their secrets still buried. Easter Island remains a powerful symbol of loss and memory. Some seek Mu's traces in language, searching for echoes of a mother tongue. If Mu was humanity's origin, its language should have left global fingerprints. Proponents point to shared words, like Ra for sun and Mu for mother, across distant cultures. They argue that similarities in spiritual vocabulary and symbols are linguistic fossils from Mu. The quest extends to scripts like Rongorongo. If linked to other ancient scripts, it could prove a prehistoric connection. Mainstream linguistics remains skeptical, attributing similarities to chance or borrowing. Still, the search for Mu's language is a search for humanity's oldest story. Until definitive proof emerges, these connections remain tantalizing but unproven. Our words may carry echoes of a world long lost beneath the waves. Stories of sunken worlds, Mu, Atlantis, Lioness, captivate us because they speak to a universal sense of loss. The idea of a golden age, a unified human story, offers hope and connection in a divided world. Mu's legend suggests we are all descendants of a single enlightened motherland. The search for Mu is a hero's journey, piecing together clues from myth, geology and archaeology. It empowers us to question history and imagine new possibilities. The allure lies in redemption, a lost civilization's wisdom waiting to be rediscovered. Mu's story warns of fragility, but also offers hope that what is lost can be found. By seeking Mu, we search for our own forgotten greatness. The legend endures because it speaks to our deepest hopes and fears. The Pacific keeps its secrets. Whether Mu existed remains unanswered. Science demands evidence, and so far, Mu is myth, not fact. Yet the legend persists, echoing through time as a powerful idea. The ocean's restless nature means ancient worlds may lie submerged, their stories lost. The search for Mu is a search for ourselves, for our origins and forgotten past. Myths of sunken homelands unite cultures, reflecting our connection to land and memory. We look to the ocean, listening for whispers of lost worlds. The truth of Mu may be forever hidden, but its legend reminds us that mystery endures. Our knowledge of the past is incomplete. The human story may be far older and stranger than we know. The ocean holds its memory. Perhaps one day it will reveal its secrets.